Hi everyone, it's Catherine here from Chaos Creates. Thanks for joining me on my channel today. I'm here to share with you a layout for Pinkfresh Fridays. So thanks to Joanne Bartel for setting up this group. And I am using this Simply the Best collection today. I've got a selection of papers, some stickers. I've cut apart one of the sheets there, and I have they're sort of flare buttons. And so I'm going to go ahead and scrapbook these photos of Sebastian last year at the lake, checking out the baby swans. There was lots of families actually of swans at the lake, but I just happened to capture his gorgeous face here and I wanted to scrapbook it. So I'm using this paper here, this stripe paper, and I really loved how the photos looked on top of that. So I'm going to go ahead and cut off the branding strip there and lay these two photos out. I'm not going to actually mount these photos, and I wasn't sure what to do. So like I said, I didn't have any actual ephemera for this. I just had a cut apart sheet and the stickers. So I wanted to see what I could create, and it does end up being quite a simple layout, but I'm really happy to get this documented and these photos in my album. So I was really enjoyed sort of the process and just the free process of just keeping it simple and enjoying it. So I am using my We Are Memory Keepers all-in-one tool here just to use to punch out the holes in those tags. And I like how this looks actually, but I do end up changing it a little bit. I do end up going for a sort of tone on tone look. So using embellishments that fit in with the tone of the color of the stripe. And yeah, I've done this before, I think, for a Pinkfresh Studio collection. So I quite like it. But yeah, thanks again to Joanne Bartel for setting up this hop, and I will leave a link below to all the scrappy people playing along today in this hop. I know there's a great collection of creatives, so make sure you go ahead and check them all out. So here I start to think maybe I should do, sort of tone on tone and keep it in the color family. So I'm just picking out some things that I think will work. I'll put that keep it simple up the top there, and then I'm going to go ahead and open these sort of flare. I think they're chipboard flare, so I've put that my happy place, because the lake for us is really just such a great place to hang out, and we really enjoy it. I decided to take that green element off. I've put wild at heart down the bottom and weekend fun, because it certainly was the weekend, and so that's fitting. And then I've got that family time there. That's so happy together banner piece ends up becoming sort of the title, I guess, of my layout. There's lots of words on here, but I really like how it looks. And then that one with nature. I've laid out a couple of grey pieces, and I'm just going ahead and trying to pick out a lot of blue. I wanted a lot of blue elements here to sort of wrap around the photo to bring emphasis into the photo and make sure that that was sort of the focal point. I did pull out this camera that says captured, and I thought that fitted in with the sort of grey tones because I couldn't find anything else. One said goals, but it wasn't really going to work here. I do pull in that high five, and I will come back to it later. And then I see this enjoy on this tag cut apart sheet, and I thought that could work. I'm just sort of flipping through the papers and seeing if I can make anything else work there, but I do go ahead and cut out that enjoy. And that fits within all of those blue elements. Like I said, I'm trying to build out a lot of the blue here to kind of really encapsulate those photos and draw your eye towards them. And I knew something was off here, so I'm just sort of going through seeing, what other embellishments I can make work. But visually, this wasn't working for me, and I stopped the camera, and then I come back, and I think it was because I'm so used to working on a diagonal. That is, something I do a lot and I've talked about. I really love kind of having things, I guess, move across the page. And yeah, once I'd moved that there, I really started to enjoy this layout. So I've got keep it simple and then super fun tag. And I'm just sort of sticking those down, and then I've got this arrow here that I can point back towards that, and I liked how that looked. I'm trying to find some more sort of blue elements, and now I know that this is darker blue rather than the lighter blue, but I think it really works and it sort of pops. So I've got that true happiness. I'm going to go ahead and sort of trim out these arrows because I just want one arrow pointing towards the center. So I'm just going to cut that in half and stick that down there. And I'm really so off camera, I did actually go ahead and sort of stick everything down. I'm putting that high five there, and then I'm just going to come in with some gold splatters, and I do add a tag afterwards and do my journaling off screen, but I will leave you with some close-ups. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this quick, easy layout, and I hope you can get some, ideas and inspiration, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.